home here tonight.
Woo!
For those of you who don't know what Play In A is, it is an event Cups puts on where we write, cast, rehearse, and produce multiple plays in 24 hours. Tonight we will be performing 3 shows, and the total runtime will be about 40 minutes. First up is The Bone King, written by Will Mayhan, directed by Jenna Deleuze, and performed by Will Mayhan, Nicole Overbach, and Jonathan Taylor. Enjoy.
My loyal subjects, lift your heads and raise up both hands. For I, the greatest and most accomplished man in the world, have come to grace you with my infatuating presence.
All hail the Bone King!
For my subjects, who is the wisest man in all the world?
The Bone King!
And who is the most fearless man in all the world?
The Bone King!
And who is the most dashing man in all the world?
Ryan Reynolds!
Ryan Reynolds. What? What did you just say?
Nothing, just technical difficulties.
Good. That's what I thought. Right. Moving on. I have called you all here today for a very important reason. Some of you, newly appointed servants, might not know my full story. Allow me to indulge. I am the king of the Forgotten Lands. The people of the Forgotten Lands are
Jeez, this guy really likes to talk.
a people of very few words. You are the lifeless, the forgotten souls that were brought here to serve your ruler. That would be me. I am here to lead you. As the one significant member of this body, I stand a king among rabble.
Who did you just call Rabble?
You are rabble. As your ruler, I take pride in the fact that I am better than all of you, superior to all of you in every facet and meaning of the word. I stand as the sole wielder of power in this land. Lights, please! God damn it, guys, would you turn off the lights already? Thank you.
Anytime.
And as the great ruler of this land, I wish to emphasize that... God damn it, sir, this is...
This wasn't me, I swear.
What is happening? Who dare defy my command?
What happened? Where am I? I thought it was gone.
Who are you?
I'm Sam.
You are not Sam. Your only name is Servant. Now kneel before your king.
King? Where am I? What is this place?
You stand in the Forgotten Land, because unlike me, you are meaningless rabble, meant to serve and be silent.
Hello? Oh, yeah, no, not busy. Yeah, my boss just finished his monologue.
Will you shut up?
Me?
No, not you. Him.
Who?
Him.
Hi!
There's nobody there.
He's right there.
No, I'm not seeing anyone.
You dare insult me.
Okay, of course not. I actually, really like your cat.
What are you doing?
I am looking at your mask.
I will have you know, you are embarrassing me in front of my subjects.
Okay, well, for your information, I am not your subject. We are not we don't leave subjects or arts or any of that.
And where would you be from, Sam?
From Earth?
That's a big place. Could you be a bit more descriptive? Sam of Clark University. What brings you to the Forgotten Land?
I don't know. I just kind of turned up here.
Okay. And why did you turn up here?
I don't really know. I just kind of appeared. Why is this place called the Forgotten Land, anyways?
Because I am the most significant person here, and everyone else has been forgotten. Souls without a purpose, until they were brought here.
Well, I'm not forgotten, and I certainly don't deserve you.
Of course you were forgotten. Why else would you be brought here?
Why were you brought here?
That's irrelevant.
Were you forgotten?
No, I was not.
Jeez, okay. I'm just asking.
I was very much remembered.
Yeah. Remembered for what?
That doesn't matter.
Of course it does.
But then what were you remembered for?
I can't answer. I wasn't famous or anything, but I was a mother, a sister, a friend, and I like to think that my presence left a mark on the trajectory of the universe.
A mother. Who cares?
Well, you and all people should care. Without a mother, you wouldn't be here.
Good point.
You see, eventually we're all forgotten. Regular folks, kings. It doesn't matter who you are. Our time is short, and all of time is long.
That's not true.
Then who remembers you?
I can't be certain.
Have you been here a while?
More years than I can count. It gets boring here. Cooped up in this place, the land of the forgotten.
Well, I'm not forgotten, and neither are you.
Oh yeah? And who remembers you, great lecturer?
My friends.
Who will eventually die. And then we'll remember you. You see? You're irrelevant. You're nothing. Kneel before your king.
Being a king doesn't make you remembered.
Then what does?
Laughing, crying, living, dying, that's what makes us remembered. The universe doesn't care about made-up titles. You know, if you want to be etched to the stars and leave your mark, then it's about the heart you touch and the relationship you carry.
What if you didn't touch anyone's heart? What if you didn't have long-lasting relationships?
Then you build them up.
I never had any friends. I remember classmates, teammates, coworkers. I don't remember friends. You think I'm forgotten?
You don't have to be forgotten.
My life is over. Look at me, stuck in this dreadful afterlife, talking to myself, isolated, alone. Nothing.
Bullshit. You're standing in front of me, talking, breathing, moving. Your life isn't over.
Trapped in this God-forsaken place. Alone.
No one's ever truly alone. If you were alone, then I wouldn't be standing here next to you.
Just you and I against the world.
Don't forget about me.
Next up, we have More Into the Sin, written by Roxy Glassenberg, directed by Aaron Frizzell, and performed by Mishka Altucker and Aaron Frizzell.
It does not help. Okay. Where am I and where's Crimbledon?
Context clues would imply that we are in a refrigerator. Other than a witch's tit in this thing.
Refrigerator? But why?
I'm beginning to think you aren't the sharpest tool in the shed. In what circumstances could you imagine yourself being put whole into a refrigerator?
Versus being in pieces?
Stranger things have happened. We're dead, Camille. Cold and dead and in the city morgue.
Dead?
Yes, that's what I said. And it was nasty by the looks of it. Big old wound right in the flank.
What are you, a horse? Speaking of a horse, where is Crimbledon?
Crimbledon's a horse.
No, he's a cat. I guess I had 17 cats. But he was always my favorite, so don't tell the others that. Although I suppose you can't really. He must be in here somewhere.
I hate to break it to you, but they don't generally put cats in the human morgue.
I guess not. Is there a cat morgue?
No, there's generally an incinerator.
Oh, God!
There. I'm sure he burned up pretty quick.
You're not helping Morris.
I didn't say I was. Look, lady, you're dead, I'm dead, your cat's dead. Not anything we can do about it now.
Oh, my poor baby Crimbledon. Oh, this is terrible, really terrible.
It's not incredible. Still, it could be worse.
I doubt it.
Well, it could be dead and not in the morgue. Could be dead and buried in an unmarked grave on the beach somewhere, the sand slowly eroding around you, revealing your half-rotted carcass to the elements and the scavenging animals.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Like I said, it could be worse.
I wish I had my Crimbledon with me.
You've said that before.
What, like you've never loved anyone or anything?
Not particularly.
Come on. You ever had a wife? Kids? Cats?
Not guilty on all counts.
Well, that's just sad, isn't it? Oh, I know someone's. Timothy.
You think he'll come to identify you?
I don't know. Probably not. It's been 8 years since we last spoke.
I see.
I'll tell you all about it. It's not a happy story.
Life isn't a happy thing. I'll hear it. I haven't got much else to do.
I raised him on my own. His dad was never around. He was such a good boy. Oh, he's so handsome and so smart. He went to school to be a pharmacist. Oh, yes. But Timmy and I always disagreed on things. He always wanted me to get out there and go around town. But I was always just his homebody. I just wanted to stay at home with my cats.
You're all 17 of them.
Okay, well, I started out with one, or two, Crimbledon and Princess, and then came Butterfly and King Henry VIII. Well, I called him that because he was always a little greasy and so round. And then they just kept coming. Timmy thought it was too many cats. Timmy thought the house smelled like litter. But it's hard to keep it all changed and fresh with all the little kitties. I love them all. I can barely see them go.
You're right. I'm sure it was as fresh as roses in that house of
I
yours.
wouldn't say that, but it was clean. It was clean enough. Till King Henry VIII got pregnant. Six little kittens to care for. Oh, and then Butterbelly got sick. And then I took in Featherfeet and Mrs. Chicken, who was also pregnant, and it soon turned into a bit of a mess. Plus, my bad back was just so hard to clean things up properly, but I love them all so much, you see. I couldn't stand the thought of losing even a single one of them.
And I'm sure Timmy was thrilled about all of this.
Well, not exactly. He and I had a big argument. He was all grown up by then. He nearly a pharmacist. And living with that whore, Sylvia. I never approved of her. He could always do so much better. He came to visit, though. And he said he hated it in the house, and I said I didn't mind it at all. And then he said it was either him or the cats. And what was I supposed to do? Hand them all over to those butchers at the Humane Society?
Yes.
No! No. I know what they do to those cats over there. Cut off all their private parts suppose he loves Sylvia more than me.
I suppose so. Makes sense he wouldn't come looking for you. The cats did you in, I guess?
They would never! Oh, must have been the roof falling in. It was sagging and more, and the Social Security check was never enough to fix it. Besides, I needed to buy cat food.
It's not that sad of a story, all things considered. I've heard worse.
I guess not. I wish Crimbleton would have come here with me. He was with me, and the last thing I remember. I wish he could have come.
I understand.
Oh, you don't? You've never had a cat! You said you're so yourself.
No, but I used to have friends. Good friends. Similar concept.
Used to? Well, I mean, I suppose you don't have them anymore because you're dead.
Lost them while I was alive. No one's coming to identify me either. This is what happens to rats. I'm here for a reason.
Rats. So you did have a pet!
No, I did not have a goddamn pet. You rats, snitches, stool pigeons, if you want to be fancy with it.
Oh.
You have to understand, I didn't have a choice. No choice at all. They had me for racketeering, for tax fraud, for knowing what happened to Mickey Maffezoni.
What happened to Mickey Maffezoni?
Remember what I said about ending up in pieces? That was him.
So you were a criminal?
I was a businessman. Sometimes that meant bending the law, or dodging it entirely.
Well, I always followed the law, right until my dying day.
There's laws against animal abuse.
I would never abuse my animals.
Camille, I know you're stupid, but stop to think that maybe Timothy had a point. He loved you, you know.
Stopped loving me.
Maybe, but I reckon he just wanted the best for you, even if it meant giving up Butterbut and Mr. McNuggets, whatever the names were.
Maybe. He loved me for a while, but now it's too late.
Probably.
Do you think dead people cry?
No idea. I was never much of a crier.
Oh, I always cried. I always cried at sad movies, at romantic movies. I cried during a comedy once and I couldn't help it. It was just so funny, and then I got sad.
You seem like the type.
Morris, do you think we're going to heaven?
I don't know about you, but I'm not going. For one thing, it isn't real. For a second thing, I'm Jewish, and I don't remember ever hearing about heaven for Jews.
I don't think I'm going to be going to heaven. I remember from Sunday school when I was a girl that you were supposed to be good and kind and remember Jesus and go to heaven in the end.
And you didn't do those things.
I don't think so. Oh my God, I don't think so. What if I go to hell? I remember hearing something about eternal torment, only they never exactly said what kind of torment. Well, then again, we were 7 years old. Morris, what do you think eternal torment is like?
This conversation, but forever. No, I don't mean that. There would probably be a lot of stabbing and bludgeoning and being ripped to shreds all over and over again. Probably fire. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't believe you.
Oh, that sounds awful. Just simply awful. But I wasn't kind, and I wasn't good, and I didn't remember Jesus!
You know, I do remember a few things from Hebrew school, even though I barely paid attention. They didn't tell us about heaven and hell, but they told us about the world to come. There wasn't any torment involved, just something different. Only they never said what. But I never believed in any of that. You live, you die, you're dead.
That sounds nice. Something different.
No burning and bludgeoning at the very least.
No, Morris, you're an unpleasant guy, all in all.
I never claimed to be pleasant. I never claimed to be anything. Just a businessman, that's all. A businessman and a friend and a rat and dead. That's it.
Were your friends? Were they nice? Or you ever rat?
Hell no. They weren't nice people. None of us were. We were rough. We were in it for the money. But we were friends. I played poker with them and lost every hand. Millipede Gordon would always have too much to drink, and Blakey Feynman would cheat half the time, but it didn't matter. We traded the same chunk of change back and forth for years and years. It wasn't nice, but it was something. something.
Did you miss some?
Of course I did. But it was either that or 30 years in prison. Look at me. Do I look like a guy who would have held up well in prison?
I guess not. And I guess dead people can laugh.
I guess so.
I think we were sinners, Morris.
Probably.
Still, it's nice to think that it's all over. I miss Grimbleton, but at least it's over.
You're right. It's all over. God, it's cold in here.
I know, they can stand to turn up the heat a little bit. I mean, I'm getting goosebumps all up and down my arm.
And again, we might rot. That'd be nasty. I've seen it. All green mold and white goo and bugs and the stink of it. You never quite stop smelling it.
Can dead people vomit? Because I feel like I might.
All right, I'll stop.
Oh, I mean, the cats would die and I'd smell that. I got used to it after a while.
They'll be coming over to open the morgue up soon. Bring more stiffs in.
I guess so. It's been, well, I can't exactly say nice, but it's been less than unpleasant meeting with you.
You know, I bet Crimbleton's waiting for you in the world to come.
You think so?
I'll bet anything he's waiting for you. And I was a book maker, so I know a thing or two about bets.
For Everett's work, that means a lot.
Yeah. He's waiting for you for sure. Good night, Kenny.
Good night, Morris.
Finally, we have Postmortem by April Kronowski, directed by C.C. Bahana, and performed by Nicole Overblock, Louis Rosenberg, and C.C. Bahana. Thanks so much for coming.
What is up, you guys? It's your boy, Garrett, back in again with another classic Spook Squad video. Today we have returned to the Smith house and I don't really know how long it's been, but I just heard someone pull into the driveway, so you know what time it is.
What is up, Spook Squad? We are at the Smith house and I am in the infamous attic. The spirit box. We didn't have any success last time, but we'll get some this time.
Josh?
Is there anyone here with me?
Yeah, man, it's me.
Or worse.
No, come on.
What the hell? Garrett?
Holy shit. Hey, man, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hold on. Garrett?
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't believe it! This thing finally worked.
Yeah, and once we establish a connection through the box, it must have strengthened my bonds in the material world so you could hear me without it.
Incredible, dude! Can't see you though.
Yeah, guess I'm still getting a hang of this whole thing.
Can you like hold stuff? Like are you corporeal? Or...
Kind of. Why?
Here. Whoa! Funny jacket. So cool.
Spooky, right? What are you doing here?
back into hunting, it felt right to bring a part of you with me. Plus,
Babe, how's it going up there? Were you calling me earlier?
just trying to get something on the spirit box.
Do you want me to help?
No, I got it.
Okay, let me know when you're done.
Of course.
Sarah, our producer, calling you babe. How long has that been going on?
Oh, shut up. She was a really big help after everything.
I knew you had a thing for her.
Yeah.
She didn't usually come to locations with us, though. What, were you scared?
No. She's my new co-host.
Oh,
I couldn't just show up.
right. Makes sense. Seriously, though, how long has it been since I fell down the elevator shaft?
About 6 months. Your birthday was really hard without you.
My birthday? That passed?
You don't remember? Hi, babe! What's up?
Why were you yelling earlier? You weren't calling me?
No. Just getting frustrated with the stupid spirit box again.
You alright? Look like you just saw a ghost.
No such luck. I'm okay. It's a lot coming back.
Look, remember, you say the word and you leave, okay? No questions asked.
I know.
I love you. I'm gonna go finish setting up downstairs and get some footage. Let me know if you need me.
Sounds good. Garrett, are you still there?
Present. Not like I can go anywhere.
What do you mean you can't leave?
I don't know. It's not like anybody really told me the ghost rules. After I fell, I kind of just laid there for a while. I didn't realize I was dead until I heard the paramedics say it. I was confused because I was like, still there. I watched them carry my body away. I didn't see you.
I was in the driveway. I couldn't see you like that.
I get it. I stayed down there for a while until I got the hang of things. Then I could move.
So you're getting stronger?
Not really. I mean, I hit this point where I can kind of interact with stuff, but it looks like this is the best it's gonna get.
Damn. But you didn't realize your birthday passed?
Time works really weird when you're dead. Oh, I have some interesting news.
What?
You know that theory we had about how the older a ghost gets, the more it becomes just a collection of emotions instead of a person?
Yeah.
I think we were right.
Wow.
Sit in a rocking chair in the living room, you'll feel this overwhelming sense of grief and loneliness. I think it's Mildred.
The house's owner? Is there somewhere you can go? Like some other side where you won't fade away?
I think so. But I haven't quite figured out how to get there yet. I think some people never do. Or at least some people choose not to.
Well, why wouldn't they?
Unclear. It's not like there's anyone I can ask about it. Mildred is too old. But based on what we found out before I died in my own experience, most people that stay behind do so for one of two reasons. They either have unfinished business or they're waiting for someone.
Oh.
Of course, that's all just a theory. I haven't been a ghost long enough to find out if it's true.
So that's what you've been doing this whole time? Research?
Basically, I kind of expected it to take longer for me to come to terms with the fact that I was dead. It actually happened pretty quickly. I basically made my peace by the time I went.
Before you fell?
No. It took a bit to happen. Once I hit the ground. Just kind of lay there, thinking about stuff.
Like what?
Weird stuff. Like unimportant things. I didn't make my bed that morning. I realized that I had forgotten to take my laundry out of the dryer. It was going to be all wrinkled when I got home. Your t-shirt was there. The blue one that you let me borrow after I spilled paint all over myself while we were renovating the new office?
Yeah, I found that.
Was it super wrinkled?
It is. It is. I'm sorry it took so long for the paramedics to get there.
It's okay. There probably wasn't much they could have done.
Did it hurt?
It's like falling asleep.